welcome to Mussoorie Dialogue 2026.
Thank you.
Sir, how are you feeling over here?
Absolutely delighted. It was a wonderful session, and yesterday and today it's a wonderful morning today. And yesterday we had a wonderful day spent discussing, and there were new flow of thoughts. So amazing experience.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I would like to ask few questions. So they are just your experiences. So what you had been done yesterday and today. It's related to Mussoorie Dialogue. So my first question is, why did you choose to be a part of Mussoorie Dialogue?
Okay. So most importantly, I think it's a evolutionary time, and AI being in the focus of the community today. There's a scarcity of discussions. So we rarely find an interactive forum where we can openly express our thoughts or even discuss about the challenges that the companies are actually facing in the real time. So rarely we get an opportunity to discuss this in with an open thought, and most importantly with a principled thought. So that was the reason I felt I should be a part of this, program, and it's wonderful
Thank you,
being
sir.
here.
So for our viewers, I just request you to be little louder. So my second question is, what is the biggest challenge organization will face in the age of AI?
Well, I think change is the biggest challenge because adapting to the change because of unpreparedness, that is one of the key challenges that the organization are facing, and that happens because there is a gap between understanding the phase of change, and that is the one of the major reasons I think we are here, so to discuss how the changes are can be adapted, and how can we move forward.
Okay. Sir, so yesterday, if you remember, we discussed few principles and
Yeah.
you have contributed really well over there. So my question to you is, which principle from the Mussoorie Declaration, this
Hmm.
Mussoorie Dialogue 2026, resonates with you most?
Okay. That's interesting because choosing one principle out of the various principles that were discussed yesterday is quite difficult to choose. But yes, something which I feel that's more close to me is the innovation. Organizations, um, what I feel that they should have a dedicated sphere or space where a set of team should be dedicated for innovation process, so as they become resilient, um, and they can pivot accordingly. So that is what I feel is more important, and um, the change should be the center of the entire transitionary process.
And why do you think this principle is is a meaningful principle, and that you think is the most accurate one, or maybe the most prioritized one out of all the principles?
Well, I think the major reason I've chosen this principle is because what I feel through my journey of last 30 years with various companies, that we work impromptu. So when there is a urgency of something which is a compulsive thing, then only we take a decision that we should pivot because maybe the competition is growing faster than us just because of this, and we may sometimes feel lack of preparedness at that moment, and then we do certain things which may or may not result in a favorable response. So a continuous development process should be the center of the organization, and uh, I think the out of the box thinking is one of the important things that organization should also inculcate in the entire organizational system, not only with the top management but with the entire organization. So if it becomes a part and parcel of the philosophy of the company, I think it would make a better organization.
Thank you, sir. Sir, if somebody is watching this conversation after 5 years, what
Hmm.
we are doing right now,
Hmm.
so what message would you like to leave to them?
Okay, so see, every journey has to start somewhere, and if we see 5 years down the line, maybe if we discuss something which we may have discussed 5 years before, so we are reaping those the benefits of it today. Likewise, these kind of dialogues create a foundation of something, and maybe we would be reaping its benefits 5 years. So this is the seeding, and that seeding is, I think, the most important thing, because that would have definitely going to create fruits in the
Sir,
future.
we have 30 seconds left, so I have one question for you. What is one idea that you will take back to your own organization from this time?
Okay, so as I just mentioned, I think the most important thing that I can take uh, away from this is that every organization should be resilient enough, and if they are prepared well, they would be adapting well, and there would be a smooth transition. And I think all the principles that we laid foundation here are going to be very important. So that's my take.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
being
Varun.
here, sir.
It was
And I
pleasure.
wish in the next dialogue also will be there.